Good morning students. In current electricity, this video is the 15th one. In 14th video already we are discussing the concepts of Kirchhoff laws and Wheatstone bridge. Upon that applications we want to be learned. Okay. In that already we solved some numericals. Now see here, by applying the Kirchhoff first law yesterday in video, we solved some sums. Now by applying of Kirchhoff's second law, here we have a small circuit, that is between A and B we have two resistors with one cell and one small current will be flow in it. Now what they are asking in it, find the potential difference between A and B points, VAB. Okay, that is nothing but VA minus VB. That is VA minus VB. How can you measure? So first of all here, at this point the potential we will take it as a VA. Clear? Here we will take it as VA. Then next here current 2 amps that will be flow across this 2 ohms resistor. Then how can you write? So I will written as one current direction. Okay, then minus 2. Why? Because the current na? So current minus 2 into 2. Clear? So here potential how much? The current across this resistor, that potential is how much it is? 4. Okay, 4 volt. Now it will touch at a positive terminal of the battery. Positive terminal means we will written as a minus according to sign conversions. Okay. This is also by sign conversions. Current and you both are in same direction, we will treat it as a negative. Which terminal you can touch, that opposite sign you can consider here. Okay, now it will be 3 volts and the same current will pass here, and here also with the current will be 2 amps. Okay, now potential here minus, because of you are moved from A to B. Clear? Now what can I write here? Very simple. Current what it is? 2 into resistance 1 ohm. That is equal to potential at B point. That is nothing but potential at B point. Now this potential will take this side. Then VA minus VB. Okay, here minus 2 into 2. How much it is? Minus 4. Take that side. It will become plus 4. Now minus 3, take that side, it will become plus 3. Here minus 2, take that side, it will become 2. Total 4 plus 3, how much it is? 7, 7 plus 2, how much? Total 9 volt. So VA minus VB, that equal to how much it is? 9 volt. Clear na? From which point to which point we want to be measure that potentials. First here we will take that potential. Now along current direction and you both are moving from A to B. Now we will consider if your current will be in your same direction along with you, then you can consider negative sign. Which terminal of the battery will touch the current first? That opposite terminal sign you can consider here. These are two sign conversions you must be remember. Clear? Are you understand this one? Very simple. So here potential current into resistance, that is 2 into 2. Here potential directly they gave 3 volt, that I wrote directly with minus symbol. Okay. Now here 2 into 1, it is that equal to potential at B point. Very simple sum and easy circuits. Okay. Next one is, see here in this problem, a figure A shows 3 resistors. One is 2 ohm, second one is 4 ohm, and third one is also be 2 ohm. Okay, 3 resistors are connected with the switch S. Initially, the switch S is open. Then what you are observed, what the current will flow here. If you want to take it as I1, the current, same current will come here, and again it is open terminal. In open terminal, is current can flow? No way. Then the same current will flow here only. Clear? Now, if I want to be close this switch, Then what is the potential at this junction? They are asking the question. Clear? When switch AC is open, okay, first we want to be measure here potential. Then after, in this sum what they are asked, find the current passed through it. How much current passed through it they are asking. So we want to be measure now. Here from this point to here, first one current will pass, it will be, we will treat it as I1, and here the current will pass as I2. Now both will meet at this point and comes as I1 plus I2. Okay, this is a 2 ohms battery. Sorry, 2 ohms resistor. Clear? Now I1 plus I2. Here current will pass like this. If you connect it to the ground, what you are observed? Very simple. Already we know that earth potential we will consider as 0. In second lesson, in electrostatics, already we learned that. Say yes or no? Now what it means? It means it is nothing but a ground. So in figure B, here potential will be become 0. While it is connected to ground, the potential will become 0. Now here to here, and here to here, and here to here, we need to be measured. Here they are asking current flow. What is the current formula? Very simple. I equal to V by R. So here what is the potential difference? We will write that. Very simple. How much potential difference between these two points? Are you know? Here potential how much? 20. Here potential V. Then how can you write? 20 minus V. This is the potential difference between these two points. Okay. Here current what it is? I1. Are you understand? Now we are writing the formula for I1. So here resistance how much? Nothing but 2. So I will write as 2. Here also V. Now comes to here. Here to here how much it is? Plus 5 minus V by, okay, here the resistance how much? 4. This is equals to total current I3. Here I am writing I1 plus I2, that is nothing but I3, because of both will add and will move. Are you understand clearly? That's why I wrote like that. Clear na? Now what about here? Here potential we don't know. So we, here potential how much it is? Grounded means 0. By here resistance will be as 2 ohms. Now we can measure the potential here. Then after we will measure the current across the meter. Now if you take LCM here 4. Okay. Now 2 into here already 2 is there. So 2 will be in 4, 2 times it will cancel. 2 into 20, how much it is? 40 minus 2V. Here, same, plus 5 minus V, that equal to V by 2. Now here 2 times. This 2 will move that side. Then, here see that. 40 plus 5, how much it is? 45 minus 3V, that equal to 2V. I understand, very simple. First current equations we wrote. Here we assumed as the current I1 and here we assumed as the current I2, and both will be passed through ground. It is as I3 or I1 plus I2. Simply as I3 or I1 plus I2. How you write? No problem. That's why I wrote here. Clear? Now, first measure the potential. Now this one will move that side. The 2V plus 3V, how much it is? 5V, that equal to 45. This 5 will be here 9 times. So potential V equal to how much here? 9 volt. How much here? 9 volt. Okay. Now potential you measure. Measure the current. Very simply. How you measure the current? We will take the middle circuit. In that current, what we have already here, potential already we measured, that is current I3. So simply V by 2. So we will take it as I3 equal to V by 2. So V how much you measured? 9 volt. So 9 by 2. So current I3 that is how much it is? 4.5 amps. Current pass through it. Through the switch is closed. Okay. Very simple sum. Clear na? Or any doubt? Okay. See here, one small circuit given. In this circuit shown figure, EFGH cells of EMFs 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay. This is E, this is F, this is G, this is H. 4 cells are given and their potentials also be given. Okay, respectively. The resistance has 2 ohm, here 2 ohm at E battery, at 1 ohm at F battery, and 3 ohm at G battery, and 1 ohm at H battery. Okay, that only here given. The resistance has 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm, and 1 ohm are their respective terminals as shown in the figure. What they are asking? Potential difference between B and D. Where is B? Here. Where is D? Here. So if you want to be measure the potential difference between these 2 points, how can you measure? Very simple. Here already we have resistance. If you measure current flow across this resistor, then you can measure the potential. Clear? To measure that, we will apply Kirchhoff laws. How can you apply? See here. Now I want to take one current flow here. That is as I1. What I did? That is as I1. Now this I1 will be comes along this circuit and okay, it will be comes like this. Okay, and at this point it will be split like this. So I1 will be split as I2. So remaining current here, what we have? I1 minus I2. If you measure I1 minus I2, you can solve easily. Okay, this I2 current will come here and here as I2 and reach the point same P. Clear na? Very simple I wrote. What I wrote? First I will take one current from one cell. Okay. From that the current will be, I will treat it as I1. That I1 will becomes here and at this point it will be split as 2. One is I2 and one more is I1 minus I2. Why I wrote I1 minus I2? I understand. Suppose here 10 amps current will come. Here 4 amps will split. Then remaining 6 amp here. I understand. Similarly I wrote I1 current here. This I1 will be split into 2. That are one is I2 and remaining I1 minus I2. That's why I wrote like this. Now I will apply Kirchhoff's second rule to this closed loops. Here I will consider this is a closed loop. I will consider this is a closed loop. What I wrote the diagram. See that? What I gave the diagram like that. So I will consider here first loop, closed loop B, A, D, B. I will take this one. What I take the closed loop? Very simple. From B, A, D, B. That's why I wrote this diagram like this. To understand easily. Clear? Now, here V and current both are comes along the same direction. Say yes or no? Where to where we are moved? B to A point. Current is also be moved from B to A point. Then what can you write? Minus. Okay, here current I1 and here resistance how much? 2 ohms. Then potential across this resistor is 2I1. So I will write as 2I1. Clear? I will write as 2I1. Next one. Here which terminal it touch? Initially negative terminal. If it will touch negative terminal, according to sign conversion, what we will write for the cell positive sign we can write. Then here we want to take it as a plus 2. Are you understand? Now it will touch at a plus. Clear na? Now it will comes to A, and from A to it will touch first which terminal it is? Positive terminal. So according to sign conversion, what we can write? Negative. So minus 1. I understand, because of here directly potentials given. Here 2 volt, here 1 volt. That's why here current I doesn't mention. So plus 2 volt, minus 1 volt. Clear? Now the same I1 current will comes across this 1 ohm resistor. So potential, what can I write? Okay, now you are moved from A to D, and current is also comes to same direction. Then you can written as with a negative sign, that is minus 1 into I1. Now you are also be moved from D to B, and current is also be moved from D to B. Then what you can write? Potential minus 2 into I1 minus I2, that is equals to 0. This is the Kirchhoff's second rule. What is the Kirchhoff's second rule? The algebraic sum of potentials in a closed loop is equals to 0. That only arrow. Now solve this equation. Minus 2I minus 2I1, here plus 2, here minus 1. How much it is? So plus 1, here minus I1, here minus 2I1, here minus into minus, it will become plus 2I2, that equal to 0. Now here minus 2I1, here minus I1. So how much it is totally? So minus 5I1 plus 2I2, okay, that is equals to, here plus 1, take that side, it will be become as a minus 1. It is equation number 1. It is equation number 1. Clear? Very, very simple. Next one. Apply here same. For the second loop. That loop you can consider as a DC BD. Okay, DC BD. That means the direction you can consider like this. What I consider like that. Okay, so loop. What I consider now? I will start from D, C, B, D. So here I started, so from here I wrote, and here it will move up, and here I will comes to down, like this. The direction I shows in the diagram. Are you follow clearly? Now from D2, here I will move. Current is also be moving same direction. The current will be treated as here I2. Now which terminal will touch first into the cell? Positive terminal. So what we considered? Negative. So what I wrote here? Minus 3. Are you understand clearly? Next, I will come here. The current will be as I2. It will pass across this resistor. So potential. Now U and current both are in same direction. So minus 3I2. Minus 3I2. Now it will comes as, okay. Now from C point, the current is I2, and along the resistor it will pass. So what can you write? Minus 1 into I2. Now where you touch, we will touch the first negative terminal of the cell. So according to sign conversion, what we can write? Plus, so plus 1 volt. Okay. Then after we will reach the B point. Is it closed? No. We will must reach to D point. Then only it will be said as a closed loop. Yes or no? Then we will move from B to D. Now current will move opposite direction for you. So how can you write? So plus 2 into I1 minus I2. That is equals to 0. Now solve this equation. Minus 3 plus 1. How much it is? Minus 2. Here minus 3I2. Here minus I2. Here plus 2I1. Here minus 2I2. That equals to 0. Here minus 2I2. Here minus 3I2. Here minus I2. So totally here plus 2I1 minus 6I2. that is equals to 2. Equation number 2. Now if you solve 1 and 2, you can get I1 and I2. How you solve? Here we have 2I2, here we have 6I2. So I will multiply this equation with 3. Then 1 into 3, I will write here 1 into 3 to solve easily. Then what can I write? Minus 15I1 plus 6I2, that equal to minus 3. Okay, equation 1 multiply with 3 to cancel easy. Okay, now I will write as it is that second equation. What is that? Plus 2I1 minus 6I2, that equal to 2. Now add these two equations. If you add, these will get cancelled. If you add these, minus 13I1, that is equal to, if you add these two, it will become minus 1. Then I1 equal to minus will get cancelled. Then I1 equal to 1 by 13 amp. Now current I1 came. Similarly, this I1 will substitute here. Okay, this is equation number 3. This third equation will substitute in 1. Then minus 5 into 1 by 13. Minus 5 into 1 by 13 plus 2I2, that equal to minus 1. Now this minus term take that side. Then 2I2. Then 2I2 equal to, what can I write? This one I will take this side. So minus 1 plus 5 by 30. What I wrote? 5 by 30. Now take the LCM. If you take LCM here, what can you write? It is nothing but minus 13 plus 5. How much it is? Minus 13 plus 5. How much it is? It will become 8. Minus 8 by 13. Here 2I2. 2 here 4 times in 8. Then what can you write? Then I2 equal to, how much you get? Minus 4 by 13 amp. Now I1 you get and I2 you also be get. Now measure I1 minus I2. Why? Because if you measure this current, you can measure here potential easily. Okay. Now I will do from equation 3 and equation 4. Now I will write I1 minus I2, that is 1 by 13 minus of 4 by 13. Okay, I1 minus I2. I1 here 1 by 13. I2 here minus 4 by 13. So minus of minus 4 by 13. So how much it is? 13 LCM. Then 1 plus 4, it is 5 by 30 amps. This is the current in the 2 ohms resistor, which we want to be measure the potential difference. Now potential difference across, okay, between B and D points. Potential difference between B and D points. That is, what can I write? I1 minus I2 into 2 ohms resistor. How much resistance here? 2 ohms. Then I1 minus I2, how much you measure? 5 by 13 into 2. That is 10 by 13 volt. Okay, this is the answer. How much you get the answer? 10 by 13 volt. Okay, now first point over. We will discuss the first point. Now second point. What they are asking? Calculate potential difference across each cell G and H. They are asking here between these 2 points or across this cell. How can you measure? Very simple. Here I am solving. Is it visual or not? So follow this. Very simple. The potential difference across the cell G. What you can write? First point is D, second point is C. So what you can write? VD minus VC. that equals to, here I am writing VD minus VC that equals to, here potential how much we have? 3 volt. So 3. Clear? I am writing directly that 3. One more current how much it is? I2 current how much it is? 4 by 13. Then how can you measure? Plus, okay, minus 4 by 13 into 3. Okay. Now minus into minus will become plus. So we do minus VC, no? Directly you can write plus only. Then so 12 by 13, 3 minus 12 by 13. If you will solve these all, how much you get? See that 3 into 4 12. So 13 LCM, 3 13s are 39, 39 minus 12. 39 minus 12, how much it is? 27. So minus 27 by 30. How much it is? Potential difference? 27 by 30 plus 27 by 13 volt. Potential across G cell. Similarly, one more point we have. Potential difference across H cell. How you can measure here? Now, we want to take this direction. Potential difference between VB minus VC. Now I am writing here VB minus VC, that equal to, now here potential how much? 1 volt. Here current will be as I2. So minus I2 how much it is? 1 into current minus 4 by 13. Okay. Now 1 plus here. Plus into minus, so here minus 4 by 13. Now LCM 13 minus 4 by 13. So 13 minus 4 means 9 by 13 volt. How much it is? 9 by B2C. Current direction will be opposite now. So here we will take minus. Okay, here it will become plus here. 13 plus 4, 17. Okay, answer will be 17 by 30 volt. Clear na? Because of we are moved from B to C, current will move from, okay, so opposite direction. That's why here we will write here potential minus current, minus of minus it will become plus. Okay, so change it. Clear na? So total answer will be 17 by 30. This is one of the important models. Clear? See here, in this sum what they are asking, first find effective resistance or equivalent resistance between, okay, or effective resistance in the circuit. Okay, they are asking this one. First one, that one. Second one is find the currents in each branch or each resistor. Currents in each resistor. They are asking. How can you measure? Very simple. Now here they gave 60 volt. The current will pass here and it will come here at this point. Again it will split as 2. Okay. Then after it will come here and it will split again here, and these two are add and pass through it, and it will meet at this point and comes again through here. Here also it will split. Okay. What the current splits, it will comes again with the same as to the battery of negative terminal. Now, what you are observed here, if you be observed clearly, I will treat it as here P, Q, R, S. Here it is nothing but G. Are you understand? Yesterday we are discussed about Wheatstone bridge. What is the Wheatstone bridge principle? Very simple. If P by Q is nothing but R by S, What is the condition here? If the condition will be equal to this one, then through the galvanometer current will be become 0. I understand. So what about the P value? 10. What about the Q value? 6. So 10 by 6 that equal to here 5 by 3. Here 5 times, here 2 3 times. So 5 by 3 equals to 5 by 3. Is it equal or not? Equal. If it is equal, then galvanometer shows 0 deflection. That means current does not pass through 20 ohms. Current does not pass through 20 ohms. This is application of Wheatstone bridge. Okay. The current doesn't flow here. Now, if current is not flowing here, this connection is neglect. Then what happen? Here what we have, the current here also be same. The same circuit I want to be right here. Okay. This is one and this is the second one and this is the third one. I will write like this. Okay, these are connected to a cell battery like this. And you follow? Now, these two are series combination. Why? Because how much current here also be same. So these two are series. In series, what is the effective? RS equal to R1 plus R2. Here R1 how much? 10 ohms, here 6 ohms. So totally 16 ohm resistance. Now, here the current will be as I1. The same here I will write as here. Okay. Sorry, after that we will write. Here see that 5 plus 3, how much it is? Because of this is also be series. So in series R1 plus R2, how much it is? So 8 ohms. Here already they gave 16 ohms. Now these three are in parallel combination. In parallel, effective resistance, what you can write? So 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is 1 by RP. Clear na? In this first case, what you wrote? 10 plus 6. This is 16 ohm. In the second case, what you wrote? RS1 is RS2, that is R2 plus R3, that is so simply like that, write like this only. So 5 plus 3, that is 8 ohms. Now, effective resistance 1 by Rp equal to what you can write? 1 by first resistance 16 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. So total LCM 16. 1 plus here 2 times, so 2 will move up here 1. So totally 4 by 16. So it is nothing but a 4. So 1 by Rp equal to 1 by 4. From this one, Rp equal to what you can write? 4 ohms. Total effective resistance in the circuit, how much it is? 4 ohms. Now if it is 4 ohms, then measure the effective resistance. First point over. Find the equivalent resistance in the circuit over. Now current in each resistor. To measure that, first of all we measure total current in the circuit. Here what they gave? 60 volt, and here 1 ohm internal resistance also be considered. This effective. Now I will connect this one as like this. Okay, now these are all Rp. Now one cell like this 60 volt and 1 ohm resistance like this 1 ohm. Now current, how can you measure? This is the current I. So I equal to V by capital R plus small r. So V 60, capital R, P how much already we measured, that is 4. So 4 plus 1. Okay, 4 plus 1. So how much it is? So 60 by 5. So how much it is? Nothing but 12. So I equal to how much? 12 amps current. Now 12 amps current will be flow across the circuit. Okay, now they are asking individual currents in the circuit. So that same circuit here I am writing now. So total current here as 12 amps. This 12 amps will be split as 3. One is here 16 ohms and one more is here 80 ohms and another will be as 16 ohms. These are three, they can split and like this. Okay. Now, they are asking the current. Here, if it is I1, feel it is as R1, it is as R2, and it is as R3. If you feel like this, the currents will be as I2 and here I3. Then only you can measure it easily. Now, measure I1. How can you measure? Previous already we discussed one shortcut formula for that. If two resistances are there, what you wrote? Suppose here one resistor and here one more resistor, R1, here R2. Both are in parallel to one battery like this. Then here current will be as I1, here current will be as I2. Then what you wrote? Current I1 equal to total current into opposite resistance, opposite branch resistance, that is R2 by total resistance R1 plus R2. We wrote like this. One of the shortcut. If two will be like that. Now, in this circuit we have three. Same model. Which branch current if you want? Okay, that branch you can left. Remaining opposite resistance you can take. Okay. In three combination, directly I wrote one formula for that. Note down. I1 equal to total current I into opposite resistance what we have. So R2 R3 by R2 R3 plus R3 R1 plus R1 R2. Okay, you can write like this. This is I1. Substitute in this one. Now I1 branch, first current in the first branch, splitted current in the first branch. I1 equal to. Now total current how much they gave? 12 amps. So 12 into opposite resistance what we have? 8 into 16 by 8 into 16 plus 16 into 8 plus 16 into 16. If we solve these all, how much you get the current? It is nothing but 3 amps. You can measure it as 3 amps. Similarly, if I want to measure I2, I2 means middle. Okay, that you can left. So total current I into. Now if you will left this one, remaining what we have R1 R3. So R1 R3 by. Are you follow? R1 R3 by. So remaining same. R1 R3 plus R3 R2 plus R2 R1. If we measure like this, that means I2 equal to 12 into R1 R3, how much it is? 16 into 16 by 16 into 16 plus R3 R2, how much it is? 16 into 8 plus R2 R1, how much it is? 8 into 16. Okay, measure this one. Then it will be measured here. The answer approximately it will come as 6 amps. It will become as 6 amps. If we measure I3 same, measure that. This is I2, this is I1. From this one I1. I1 equal to 3 amps. Now two currents you measured. I1, I2 already you know that, total current you know that. So I3 how can you measure? Very simple. Total minus total current. Total I equal to what you can write? I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Says or no? Without big calculation you can measure with the small one also. This already they gave as 12 amps. Says or no? I1 will be have 3 amps, I2 will be have 6 amps. So 12 equal to 6 plus 3 plus I3. Now it is 9. Says or no? So 12 minus 9 that equal to I3. That equal to I3 how much it is? 12 minus 9 means again 3 amps. So I3 is also be 3 amps. One more simple way I will tell. Here in 16 ohm. Here 16 ohm. So both branches the current will be same. Without calculation also be we can discuss like that. Okay, this is one of the application of Wheatstone bridge principle by using Kirchhoff laws. Clear?